When I think about JoAnn, I think about the word friend.
When I think of JoAnn, besides being a friend, I think of her passion.
When I think of JoAnn, I think of passion.
Encouraging.
I think of the words humble and kind.
Dynamic.
When I think of JoAnn, I think of brilliance.
Thoughtful.
When I think of JoAnn, I think of warmth.
She's warm.
The word that best describes JoAnn is grace.
I think of powerful.
Intense.
Hard to do in one word. Compassionate.
When we think of Dr. Sternke, the word we think of is inspiring.
The word that I would use to describe JoAnn is a leader.
JoAnn and I would have started our working relationship back in 1985. I became principal at Shorewood High School. She had been with the English and Theater department there for, at that time, maybe 4 or 5 years, was getting well established with a very veteran staff. She had all those personal qualities you see now. Those have been there all along, that being able to build relationships and really sincere, strong, lasting relationships with students and with colleagues, and certainly with parents as well. A real hallmark of who she is, but also energy, commitment, lots of talent around both theater and English. You see how she presents herself. You see how she can be persuasive and carries a stage and can engage 1 or 2 or 5 people or 500 with the same level of quality. And that was seen already in 1985 and 86. That had already been developed.
Did you know that we hired 738 people since 2001?
So I've been on the board the whole time that JoAnn's been here as a superintendent. In fact, I was on the board that hired her originally when she was back just a cute little tiny baby superintendent with cute cheeks that you wanted to pinch. And she might not remember it, but I was responsible for doing the background check on JoAnn. And I had to call the people that she worked with in their other district and talk to the board members, but we decided to hire her anyways.
I started about 6 months after JoAnn did, and when I think about the district then, we were unknown. We were kind of a little spot on the map, and JoAnn brought Pewaukee to being a world-class best practices district.
She brought with her a ton of expertise and energy to taking us to the next level. I think we were ready to kind of catapult to that next step as an organization.
The difference in terms of the feel of this system, the expectations, the performance, the reputation that exists is dramatically different.
She was instrumental, and obviously to my left is the mission and the logo related to opening the door to each child's future. And I think that she's put together presentations around that, but she's really kind of been that, again, role model for the district and for the community in terms of what does that really mean.
She is relentless, yet gentle in the moment. So being able to pull in partners, different viewpoints, being able to stay relentless with the outcome, but making sure that she's listening to every part of the community as she's making really a strong statement on what's right to do and not easy to do.
Did you know enrollment in Pewaukee School District increased by 819 students, or 38.54% since 2001?
JoAnn has always embraced collaboration. She has this uncanny ability to bring people together, even with divergent thinking and opinions.
I think what makes JoAnn a great superintendent is her positive energy. Every time she came into a room, she would light up the room and just very energetic and focused.
Through JoAnn's passion for excellence, she has been able to get everybody on board and see her vision for where it was going.
Her commitment to all children and her constant ability to work in a very collaborative, engaging style.
Well, she cares about kids, she cares about her community, she's connected with her teachers, and she's just been a role model for other superintendents in the area.
I just respect the fact that JoAnn is always there for you. She's very kind and gracious, yet she really looks to get to your heart, and that I think is one of her greatest attributes.
JoAnn might not know this, but when she was a director of curriculum and instruction back in Cedarburg, my kids were in school at that time. And so as an educator, I was able to see how she impacted one school district toward curriculum and instructional improvements, and I thank her for that because it impacted my own children that went through that school district.
JoAnn has the ability to understand the importance of creating high-quality systems and procedures, improving those over time, and she balances that with understanding the importance of relationships.
She has courage as a leader. She is willing to take in lots of information, she's willing to make tough decisions, and she's willing to be a leader. And I think that's what I respect most about JoAnn.
As I got to know JoAnn, the things that spoke most to me was her love for children, her dedication to staff, and her affinity with community. She exemplifies leadership in my book. She is an eager listener, a careful reflector, and she puts it all out in serving those that she's empowered to serve.
Did you know since 2001, 2,832 students have graduated from Pewaukee High School?
How will JoAnn approach retirement? With a vengeance. She'll retire at full speed. I'm not sure how much of that will be travel and how much of that will be on golf courses, but I have every faith that JoAnn will do it with a full heart and with great energy.
As you go into retirement, our one word we wish for you to be is confidence!
JoAnn, I've known you since the early 90s. We've been colleagues, friends, and you've been a partner in this work that I couldn't have asked for anyone better to know within the field. So I am thrilled for you and with you, and I look forward to staying connected. So enjoy the moment.
JoAnn, congratulations on your retirement. I wish the best for you. I know you'll be very busy, but please take some time to have fun for yourself too.
Hey JoAnn, just want to say thank you. Thank you for the first time I met you. Thank you for allowing your spirit to shine. Every time I see you, it brings a sense of, you know what, she's doing what she loves to do, and you were a role model for me. And I just want you to always remember that. So thank you, JoAnn.
JoAnn, I'm wishing for you the very best in whatever adventures you are embarking upon, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the links.
JoAnn, I wish you a great retirement, and don't be a stranger and come back and see us. Thanks.
JoAnn, I wish you well. I've always admired you, and I hope that we can continue to stay connected and that you are just happy in your retirement.
JoAnn, I wish you the very, very best. You will be so missed. You have set such a gold star bar for all of us with your leadership over all of these years, and have left a tremendous legacy that you will be remembered by everyone. I know that. Thank you.
JoAnn, I want to congratulate you on your retirement. It has been a true pleasure getting to know you, and I will always be grateful and thankful. My very first CISA PAC meeting, you were our leader that year, and you handed out a pin that had a compass and talked about, you know, always being true to your direction and the direction that was needed to do what's best for your district and all parts of the organization. And that really meant a lot and has been something that I've always kept in the back of my mind when I'm making big decisions for our school district. So thank you.
Thanks for being a friend, JoAnn. You've always been there for me, and I really appreciate all that you've done for me.
JoAnn, I don't believe in ever saying goodbye. So I leave you with the words that I want you to embrace. You are my always and forever friend, and I wish you the very best each and every day for eternity.
Oh, this this one really blows my mind. Did you know that JoAnn's not going to have to get up at 3 a.m. anymore and make a decision whether to cancel school if it's snowing outside? Happy retirement, JoAnn. I'll miss you.
Happy